Hello everyone, I welcome you all for SVK tutorials. So in this video, I am coming with a new model question paper which has been released by VTU for 2022 scheme. So I am discussing the mathematics 2 for electrical and electronics engineering stream with the subject code BMATE201. So they are going to provide the 5 full questions. You need to answer at least one question from each module. And also they are going to provide an VTU formula handbook. You can, if they don't provide, you can directly ask your invigilator in your examination hall. So along with this discussion, I'm going to discuss how to score minimum of 70 marks. Minimum of 70 marks. So as you all belongs to electronics and electrical and electronics branch, so definitely vector space are very important topics. So in module 1, we have vector calculus. So if you study how to find curl, divergence, gradient, and how to find the directional derivative and solenoidal and irrotational, if you study this much, definitely you can score 14 marks from module 1. From module 1, definitely you can score minimum of 14 marks. Minimum of 14 marks if you study these three topics at least. So apart from this, you can choose one topic from vector integration by using Green's theorem or Stokes theorem. You can make use of that. And also one problem will be compulsory from MATLAB or lab session. So I need to suggest you compulsory from 3 modules. There will be a 3 compulsory questions from module number 1, module number 2 and module 5. From these 3 modules, they are going to provide 3 questions from lab session. Whatever the lab programs are there, they are going to provide that 3 questions. So you need to write the code for that. So you need to know this point to be remembered. So I think you came to know from module 1 what all the things if you study you can score minimum 14 marks. So this is what module 1. If you move on to module 2 of vector space, directly yeah, they are going to provide these types of questions in your examination. So the problems will be different. The pattern will be you can prefer the same pattern of getting the paper. So here I will insist you to go through inner product and linear combination, how to express the linear combination, dimensions and basis, and also independent, linearly dependent and linearly independent. If you go through these 3 or 4 topics, one is linear dependent, independent, linear combination, dimension basis, and inner product, definitely minimum at least I'm saying you can score minimum of 7 marks. 7 to at least 7 to 10 you can score. So I'm choosing only 7 marks. So moving on to Laplace transformation, definitely if you go with the definitions and properties of Laplace transformation, from that you can score here minimum of 2 to 3 marks. I can fix 2 to 3 marks using the properties and definition. If you just find out Laplace of sin 40, 4 by s square plus 16, if you are done, 1 mark will be provided. Or Laplace of cos 80, s by s square plus a square. If you write like that, 1 mark will be provided. If you apply change of scale rule, that is e power 80, we have here changing s to s minus a, you are going to provide it 1 mark. By applying like that, minimum marks I am taking 3 marks. So also if you provided the question is provided for discontinuous function and applying unit step function for that, you can there also for formula you can have minimum weightage and apply, if you solve perfectly you can score 6 marks. So also they have given the periodic function here. You can using periodic function definition you can also solve this problem. So compulsory apart from these questions, the compulsory question is differential equation question. This is what the compulsory question, your Laplace transformation. You go through this, definitely you can score 6 marks. So if I stress that by using definition and using some properties, minimum marks you can score from this module as 8 marks. Can minimum, I am saying minimum. Maximum, there is an advantage of scoring 20 marks. Minimum you can score 8 marks here from this module. Moving on to module 4. So module 4 is of numerical methods 1. So you are going to have regular falsy method, Newton forward difference method, Lagrange's interpolation method, Newton-Raphson method, Newton divided difference, and also numerical integration. So you have totally 5 to 6 methods you have. So I will insist you to first study numerical integration, as you have only 3 methods there: trapezoidal, Simpson's 1 by 3rd rule, Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. So if you study all the 3 methods, you can solve one problem from that. And out of numerical under regular falsy and Newton-Raphson method, if you study both the method, definitely you can solve one method from that. If you study, you can take an option here. You can study Newton forward, backward, or you can study Newton divided difference or Lagrange. Take an option only in this topic. And if you take this way, definitely you can solve 3 problems, that is of 1 question. See here, I am saying in this manner, if you study regular falsy and Newton forward or backward difference and Lagrange's, if you have not studied this, you are going to leave question number 7. See, in case if you have studied Newton-Raphson method, you can solve this. And now they have given Newton divided difference. If you have studied this part, you can solve this problem. And in case of numerical integration, if you have studied this, you can choose this question and you can score 20 out of 20 marks this one. Definitely. It is easy to score and easy to solve. So you can refer my previous videos. So I have solved all the problems. You can go through my previous videos which I have solved previous question papers. You will get to know how easy to solve these problems. Under module 5, if you come to module 5, so we have only 4 methods. One is Taylor series, Runge-Kutta method, Milner's method, and modified Euler's method. Only these 4 methods. So if you study out of these 4 methods, if you study any 3 methods, definitely you can score 20 out of 20 marks. So now if I calculate that, so from module 5, 20 marks, from module 4, 20 marks, from module 3, I have taken 8 marks, from module 2, I have taken 7 to 10 marks. So let us see to calculate. So if I consider module 2, minimum of 8 marks, and module 3, minimum of 8 marks, and module 4, if I take 20 marks, in module 5, if I take 20 marks, what is the score here? You are going to get exactly, you can score 70 marks, my dear students. So this is very easy to score. You need to know how to score the marks. So don't feel that mathematics is very difficult. It is very easy to score, and actually it is an scoring subject. Don't lose any marks in your math subject, and I wish you all the very best for your exam. And also finally, I insist you, don't depend on this model question paper. It is just a reference for you people. It is just a reference. Go through this, and also I have uploaded both model question paper 1 and model question paper 2. So this is what model question paper 2 you have here. This is what the model question paper 2. You can refer my description. So under description I will be giving the link. You can just press the link and download this question paper. And if you like this video, kindly do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I thank you once again for watching this my YouTube channel.